Everybody for coming out this morning, this afternoon. My name is Brandon Huffman. I am the National Recruiting Editor for 24/7 Sports. Was formerly with Scout.com for the last 14 years, and then in the fall became part of the 24/7 Sports team. But more than that, I'm also a father and a husband. And the reason that I'm down here today was for something that happened 2 years ago yesterday, and that was my daughter Avery. As many of you know, this tournament is called the Elite32, but it's the Avery Strong Elite32. And it was named after my daughter Avery, who 2 years ago yesterday passed away at the age of 7 from brain cancer. It was 3 years ago this summer, just a couple days before. How many of you guys have ever been to the opening regional? You guys have been invited to the opening regional. You guys know what that's about? So it's about 3 days before I was getting ready to head down to the opening finals in Beaverton. I was actually flying back from Los Angeles down there for the UCLA and USC camps. My wife sent me a text saying that our daughter had something wrong with her eye. Totally healthy little kid, tripping out, wondering what was wrong with her eye. Took her to the doctor. Doctor said she had a brain tumor. And we thought, okay, let's do some surgery. Doctor said there is no surgery. She has an inoperable brain tumor. There's nothing that we can do about it. So instead of going to the opening finals, I spent the first of 30 days with my daughter in radiation. 7.5 months later, my daughter passed away from a brain tumor. And during that time, I went from just being a guy who covered recruits, who covered guys' future, to watching my own daughter lose her entire future because of a brain cancer. And there was nothing that I could do about it. And as I got to know a lot of your coaches, a lot of these guys that are out here today, guys that I've known for several years, Marcus Malu, Maury, known those guys forever, Terrence, Nathan, Kenyon, Maurice, guys I've known for years, decades. Those guys came alongside me. As I would show up to their events, show up to their camps, they would introduce me to their players, say, hey, can you do an interview with my guy? Can you put a good word in about my guy? All of a sudden, when I needed them most to just support me, just to be there for me, to send me a text to see how I was doing, they came alongside me. Fast forward a couple years. Will Lee and Dee Miller, who I covered Dee's son several years ago, said, we want to do a 7-on-7 tournament, but we want it to go to your foundation for your daughter. My wife and I started a foundation. I'm not here to depress you. I'm here to laud you for coming out today and being a part of this. It's sad what I went through. It's sad what I'm still going through. But for 7.5 months, when my daughter lost the ability to walk, to use her left side of her body, to see out of her eyes, she got up every single day and said, Dad, what are we doing today? How many of you guys have ever had a really rough workout at school and you're just like, dude, I do not want to get out of bed. I do not want to go to school. I don't want to go to practice. I'm tired, just leave me alone. Be honest. I have those days. I had a day like that today. I had a 3 a.m. wake-up call to get to the airport from Seattle to get down here. But my daughter lost all ability to do just about everything. And every single day, she'd wake up and say, Dad, can we make a list of what I want to do today? So for 7.5 months, my 7-year-old daughter, who lost physical ability, wouldn't let cancer slow her down. So there's no way I'm letting that, losing her, slow me down. Instead, my wife and I started a foundation where it all goes to raise money for cancer research, to help other families that if they ever have to hear the words, there's nothing that can be done, doctors will instead tell them something can be done. And I'm a part of the football community. 7-on-7 tournaments, baseball tournaments. My brother runs baseball tournaments in Southern California, have all been a huge part. To you, you're just coming out and playing football, right? But by being out here playing football, you guys are having some fun playing football. You guys are giving parents and families an opportunity to save their child. And all you had to do today was show up and play some football and have some fun and not complain. She never got to play soccer the fall season that she was ready to play because cancer took that from her. But she still tried to thrive every single day. And so when you're thinking about having a rough day and how you're too hurt, or you might just be a little too sore, or a little too sick, or a little too soft, because let's be honest, some of us have some days where we're a little softer than others, yeah? Some of your teammates are looking at you guys. I know some of these other guys on this team that are soft. When you have those days, look in the mirror and say, am I wasting this day? Or should I go out and be like that little girl who had no other options, but decided to get up each and every day and attack that day and do something with what little physical ability she had left? Let that be your motivation. Keep playing the game you guys love. How many of you guys love the game of football? How many want to keep playing football for as long as possible? How many are willing to give up as many Saturdays and Sundays and Fridays and however many as you can to keep playing the sport? Then don't waste any days. Don't lay in bed thinking, man, I'm tired, I don't want to do anything today. Get your butt out of bed and make something with your day, whether that's academically, athletically, or socially. Don't waste it, because I know a little girl who would have done anything to be able to have a bright future, and it was taken from her. And so our family started the foundation, the Avery Huffman Defeat the IPG Foundation. Avery Strong is our motto, to allow her the opportunity to have her name continue to be talked about for years to come. That even though she's no longer here with us on earth, her story will never go away. And I appreciate Will and Dee and all my buddies that are coaches here, and all of you guys that are here to be a part of this very first event, to allow for this opportunity for her name to continue to be shared, her story to continue to be told, so that other families won't have to hear the horrible news. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being here today. I want to thank you guys for coming and just playing a little simple game of football, because in the big picture, in the grand scheme of things, you guys are providing opportunities for other families to avoid heartache and heartbreak, and to give their kids something to hold on to for their future. So thank you for each one of you guys for doing it. What I want to do right now is I want to bring in big old break up in here. We're going to break up on Avery Strong on 3. So get up quickly. Don't take your time. I got up at 3 in the morning. You guys can get up here. Is anybody here's birthday on October 19th? Anybody's birthday October 19th? No? How about February 16th? Okay, no. Terrence, you put this on. You come break us up.
October 8th.
That'll work.
Hey, we're going Avery Strong on 3. Avery Strong on B, huh?
All right, Avery Strong on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Avery Strong! Thank you.
Thanks, fellas.